are you guys? It's Anne-Grethe here from Oslo, Norway, and I'm going to continue to talk about fear. What it means and what it will do to you, alright? And in my last video I talked about fear and love, that you turn fear into love. And if you haven't seen it, please do so. Please subscribe to me too if you haven't, and thank you for those of you who have just subscribed to me, because I really appreciate it, okay? So, what does fear really means? And I will read my notes, of course. It's a distressing emotion aroused by impending danger, evil, pain, etc. Whether the threat is real or imagined. The feeling or condition of being afraid, something that causes feeling of dread or apprehension, something a person is afraid of. Might be to get sick, or it might be afraid of snakes, afraid of heights, afraid of being amongst a lot of people, and so on and so on. Fear is an unpleasant emotion caused by the threat of danger, pain, or harm. Fear is a feeling or an emotion. When a person has fear, they are afraid or scared. A person who fears something does not want it to happen. Fear is the body's way of protecting itself from doing things that might be dangerous. For example, if one has a fear of jumping off a cliff, he or she will not do it. Alright? And there are 6 basic fears. I mean, I'm sure there are more, but I have found 6 basic ones anyway. And those are fear of poverty, meaning fear of having no money, lack of money. Fear of criticism. We don't like that, do we? None of us do. None of us like to be criticized. Fear of ill health, to be sick, in other words. Of course, in these days, people are afraid of that. Fear of the loss of love. Yeah, we've all been there, the broken-hearted. Fear of old age. Well, I might add that you shouldn't have fear of old age, because not everyone gets to be old, you know. Fear of death, of course. Alright, let's see if my... Okay, so, but why is fear so powerful? Okay, fear is an important human emotion that can help protect you from danger and prepare you to take action, the flight and fight mode. But it can also lead to longer lasting feeling of anxiety. Finding ways to control your fear can help you better cope with these feelings and prevent anxiety from taking hold. So what does fear do to a person? Well, fear weakens our immune system, and that is definitely not good at all, okay? What happens to your body when you get scared? Well, your heart rate increases to pump more blood to your muscle and brain. Your lungs take in air faster to supply your body with oxygen, okay? The pupils in your eyes get larger to see better. And your digestive and urinary system slows down for the moment, so you can concentrate on more important things. So, yeah. And then I want to read out 12 ways to fight your fears. And I guess also anxiety, right? So, whatever it is that scares you, here are 12 ways to help you cope with your day-to-day fear and anxieties. Just gonna have a little sip here. Alright. The first one, take time out. It is impossible to think clearly when you're flooded with fear and anxiety. Yeah, the first things to do is take time out so you can physically calm down. Because you need to breathe. Distract yourself from the worry for 15 minutes by walking around the block, making a cup of tea or having a bath or a shower. Okay? And then number 2 is to breathe through the panic. If you start to get a faster heartbeat or sweating palms, the best thing is not to fight it. Okay? Stay where you are and simply feel the panic without trying to distract yourself. Place the palm of your hand on your stomach and breathe slowly and deeply, all the way down to your stomach. The goal is to help the mind get used to coping with panic, which takes the fear of fear away. Yeah, it takes the fear of fear away. Yes. Number 3 is to face your fears. Avoiding fears only makes them scarier. Whatever you fear, if you face it, it should start to fade. If you panic one day getting into a lift, for example, it's best to get back into a lift the next day. Number 4, imagine the worst. Try imagining the worst things that can happen. Perhaps it's panicking and having a heart attack. Okay? Then try to think yourself into having a heart attack. It's just not possible. Okay? The fear will run away the more you chase it. Sorry, me. Don't try to be perfect. Life is full of stresses, yet many of us feel that our lives must be perfect. Bad days and setbacks will always happen, and it's important to remember that life is messy. Life is, I've been talking about this. This is up and down, up and down. I mean, I have bad days. We all have bad days. We all have days that are just, sorry the expression, but quite shitty. But that's how it is. And next day might be a lot better, right? So number 6, visualize a happy place. Take a moment to close your eyes and imagine a place of safety and calm. It could be a picture of you walking on the beach or snuggling up in bed with the cat or a dog next to you, or for my case, a guinea pig, or a happy memory from your childhood. Let the positive feelings soothe you until you feel more relaxed. And I guess that's something we all should have, a happy place that we can just turn to when things get a bit bad for us, okay? Number 7 on my list is to talk about it. Sharing fear takes away a lot of their scariness. If you can't talk to a partner, friend or family member, call a helpline. The important thing here is to talk to someone about it. If you cannot deal with this alone. There are many people out there who is willing to help, and All we need to do is actually to ask for it sometimes. It might be a friend that you can talk to. Alright, number 8. Go back to basic. A lot of people turn to alcohol or drugs to self-treat anxiety. But this will only make matters worse. Simply, everyday things like a good night's sleep, a wholesome meal, and a walk are often the best cures for anxiety. And I am completely off alcohol anyway. Never had a problem with it anyway, but I don't drink it anymore. Sorry me, my throat. Okay, so reward yourself is number 9. Finally, give yourself a treat. When you made the call you've been dreading, for example, reinforce your success by treating yourself to a massage, a country walk, a meal out, a book, a DVD, whatever little gifts that makes you happy. Maybe a bath or whatever. Number 10, write down the things you're grateful for. Look at the list when you feel you're in a bad place and add to the list. Okay? Number 11, visualize yourself as unafraid. By visualizing yourself performing with confidence and competence in an area where you are fearful, your visual image will eventually be accepted by your subconscious mind as instructions for your performance. Your self-image, the way you see yourself and think about yourself, is eventually altered by feeding your mind these positive mental pictures of yourself performing at your best. And we all know it, we're going to do something. I mean, I remember the first time I was going to do these things here, these videos, I was really nervous, okay? Now, I'm not nervous at all. No, I'm not. And, well, maybe you don't always like what I'm coming with, but I think that there is something good in what I am giving out here, and yeah, not nervous to do this at all. Okay, so number 12 and the last one on the list is name the fear. Sometimes merely stating what your fear is gives you the strength to deal with it. Yes, it does. Say your fear out loud, write it down, or focus your mind on it. Because, see, listen to this. When you try to ignore your fear, it grows. When you face your fear, it shrinks. And then I want to just end with getting into the now. What are you lacking right now? When you center yourself in the now, you realize that everything is how it is. You naturally accept what is, okay? Tapping into the now can be as simple as feeling your body and breath. And it can also actually take away your fear, depending, of course, what your fear is all about, okay? If you're standing and staring at a snake in front of you, it's, yeah. And then some quotes, people. Okay, you cannot run, you cannot keep running away from your fears. At some point in life, you will have to build up the courage to face and overcome them. And I think maybe that is the best way too, hey? Fear has two meanings. Forget everything and run, or face everything and rise. The choice is yours, but also false appearance, or what is it called this? Now, see, now I am, but anyway, false evidence appearing real. That's the one. And this is, I'm going to end with this one. Once you truly love yourself, there is no fear. There is no insecurity. There is no jealousy. There is only love, light, and goodness. So that's all I have for you today. And I know that the times are difficult now for a lot of people, and even here in Norway, we need to use masks now when you are on buses, the tram, the metro. Even when we go into a shopping center, a store, we need to use the mask now. And of course, not everyone is doing that, right? And the thing is, people are so sick and tired now of all of this. I understand them basically, because it's been going on for almost a whole year. But remember, if we're gonna get through this, and if we're gonna get rid of this, we need to do some things that can stop it. And wearing a mask is one thing, and having a lockdown is another thing. So remember, this will not last forever. It might feel like this, but it won't. This too shall pass, okay? So, and I'm also using the mask to, of course, protect myself. I'm not scared of the COVID-19. I'm not. I mean, if I get it, I get it. But what you should say that I am scared of with this COVID-19 is that if I get it, I need to stay away from work, which means that I can't get any money in, and also my husband needs to stay home, of course, and we can't help my mom, and she needs help. And yeah, it would be sad if I can't go and see her every week. So, because she could die of this disease for sure. So she has diabetes for one, and lots of other diseases, unfortunately. So yeah, so we need to take care and show respect. That's what I am trying to say here, that we need to show respect for each other, and the love. And the love for yourself, that's so important. And I think this is the time, and I said it before, this is the time to go inside. And I mean, by inside, I mean inside of yourself. To really start loving yourself and respect yourself, because this will shine out into the world, and others will see it. And yeah, so please, people, just, yeah, we will get through this for sure. So please take care of yourself and stay healthy, because strengthening your immune system is also a very good thing to do in these days now, hey? Right, this is all I had for you today. So go with love and smile to the world, okay? Thank you. I have been Anne-Grethe, and more to come, so please do, if you haven't subscribed, please do so, okay? Okay, take care. I love you guys. Bye bye.